There's your problem right there. I take back my complaining. They're gonna be way later than I am. Alright, at long last we've arrived. It's -12 and it's time to make some coin. And I need to go quickly because I've actually got some other things planned for this morning. So let's see how fast we can get some cash. Little something. There we are. Howdy magazine. Now, unfortunately, I'm seeing a lot of these footprints everywhere going in that telltale crisscross, which means someone already gave this place a once over, and I might be walking around looking for glass, which sucks. And then there's these bike tracks going as well in the same crisscross, which means that since the snow on the weekend, there's been more than one person through here. So now would be a great time to reevaluate my spot. If they were both through yesterday, though, then today should still be all right. We're just gonna have to roll those dice. This one always seems to come through. Usually with less than that, though. Hey, sweet. I wish that one had something decent in it, but I don't think it does. Dangerous number of screws, that's for damn sure. I don't want to fall in one of those. Alley-oop. Wow. Too heavy. It's worth its weight in aluminum and nothing else. Classy. I like it. Well, unfortunately, that spot was super picked over. I did manage to locate a couple people's little stashes that they'd all bagged up, and that definitely made it a lot better. I've only got maybe $15 in the back there, and like $4 out of that is glass. So, I mean, it's okay, but I think I've got enough time to check out another area which is not far. So, I'm gonna go run another street, and yeah, fingers crossed. Today might be a bit of a bust. It happens. Alright then. One could certainly make the argument that that didn't go very well. For one thing, the memory card for my little action camera is full, so I didn't actually get any, I didn't get a whole lot of shots, but that's okay because not a whole lot of stuff happened. I got maybe $4 more in bottles, so I think today's total is probably gonna look like 20 bucks. So at first blush, that's not all that great. I did find some other things, though, that made it a little more worthwhile. Number one, a battery. Oh, shoot. It's not a very big one, but that definitely adds to the day's total in one form or another. And there was this one bin which gained my interest because it had a wardrobe rolling clothes rack thingy sticking out of it all in pieces. And it's clearly broken, but I think I can make something work out of it. And in that bin, I also found a bunch of other goodies. I'm not really sure how many of them are valuable. I found some snacks, though. Holy shit, I just found an iPod. And a nice candle. You know what, I'm just gonna grab it all and I'll show you the haul after. The most interesting thing I found, though, was I ran across another trash goblin who was in many ways my senior. His name's Dean. He was very kind and I enjoyed talking to him. He had a couple of helpful tips. So it came up in conversation that I use a vehicle to assist me in my collection of bottles and other treasures. And he told me of a couple different instances he's witnessed other bottle pickers attack vehicles belonging to people who are also out there picking bottles. Anything from keying the paint to taking a hammer to the windshield, slashing tires. It didn't sound pretty. I'll have to keep it in mind and be careful to not be too visible in my vehicle. I don't want people recognizing it. He suggested a few areas that would probably be a lot more profitable to somebody who could reach them, which I definitely appreciate. It wasn't all doom and gloom. So I'm looking forward to trying a few new areas coming up. He also had some neat suggestions for my channel, and I think we'll do a haircut sometime in the next couple of weeks. I got his number. Now I think I've got just enough time to bring in my modest haul and get on with the rest of the morning's plan. So I brought in the bottles and it turned into $31, which is actually more than I thought it was going to be. And that's a nice surprise. Now, the afternoon starts, I'm headed out on a game pickup. Found a couple things on Kijiji that I wanted, worked out a price, gonna go grab those. Alright, 3 Wii games. I will detail those in some sort of game pickup video because I don't think it's really relevant to this one. But it took me 15 minutes to drive out here, which means that's a half an hour out of my day. So I'm going to search around this area that I don't normally scavenge in, see if we can make it a little more worth the trip. Now you may already know I am a big fan of throwing dice, but I haven't completely left this one up to chance. I found a listing on Kijiji for an item that's free for pickup that I think has some value to a person like me. Now this is apparently the Falcon Mark V, a barbecue that was extremely popular and the company went out of business about 30 years ago. So Suprisingly's videos have got me thinking about parts. I mean, I'm just interested in the aluminum, but there seems to be a market for a couple of the bits and pieces, so I'll see if there's anything worth keeping on it. One of the coolest things about this model is there was a cast iron cooking surface with these specialized V-shaped grooves or something. I don't really know, but they were selling new replacements for around $100, so that's kind of what I was hoping to find here, but it looks like those have long since disappeared and been replaced by some very basic steel pieces. This is actually in really good shape, which means it's probably not an original 30-year-old one. I have to admit, this is actually one of the nicest looking barbecue construction I've ever seen. Falcon Mark V. Yeah, that's a good one, all right. Oops, never seen one of those on a barbecue. Might be worth something. What do you think, Uberism? Is this super dumb? Of course not. Dirty brass it is. Wait a sec. Good God, these are aluminum. Well, you come right back now. I'm sorry, baby. I didn't mean it. There it is. Alright, what other treasures are out here? Happy surprise. There's another battery. And I'm not 100% sure, but I think these are catalytic converters. Well, what have we here? It's got some stuff. I don't know what this is, but it looks like fun. Well, that went pretty well. I just hopped in this bin and found this little piece of furniture. So judge me for it if you want, but I just wandered into a Subway and asked if they had anything for 35 cents, because it's all the cash that I actually had on me. I wasn't sure how much a cookie cost. I did think a cookie cost a little more than that. Anyway, he said, sure, no, you can have a cookie, and he actually loaded me up with 2. And then he asked me if I wanted a drink. I just got a Pepsi and 2 cookies. Because I asked for it. Anyway, I'm pretty much out of time here. I need to run home and get be available in case any Kijiji sales come up, and that would be really great. I think this went pretty good, though. I'll maybe do like a quick little showing of the stuff that I found. Anyway, thanks for hanging out. If you enjoyed this adventure, I'll thank you for subscribing. Leave it better than you found it, and keep doing the thing. Back so soon. Everybody seems to like these dumpster haul things, so I figured I'd do a quick rundown, but let's do it as quickly as possible for the sake of snappiness, but also because my battery's almost dead. So, some Guess jeans which are kind of worn out, which is fine because they don't actually make stuff in a size that would fit me properly anyway. I'm going to cut these up and use them to repair my gloves. Some Brita filters, 2 light bulbs, Heineken hand warmers, a Fossil clutch, a, what is it called? Cargo clutch, a little perfume sampler, an iPod, which does not currently turn on. I haven't tested it, but it doesn't really matter because it's the classic version with a cord, 3 pairs of headphones, including Bose noise, or active noise canceling ones, a brand new candle, which smells really nice, a fistful of these Snap Peas snacks, this dresser thing, I'm not sure how much I can sell it for, but it's wood, a poster, a Samsung screen protector, a bunch of, hey, I love that sound, these things, a bunch of these things, a bunch of crafty projects for kids, including a glow-in-the-dark paracord bracelet, a whole bunch of paintbrushes, 2 of which are good, most of which are crap, but sometimes you just want a paintbrush you can go ahead and throw out. Let's focus a bit better. Yeah, 4 colors of fabric paint, 4 colors of fabric paint, a bunch of acrylic paint. This bag sucks, it's stained, don't worry about it. A whole bunch of glitter, 2 fancy duct tapes, these things, pencil crayons, Diary of a Wimpy Kid, a bunch of them, Total Recall, this book, a Sonic comic, 2 magic bullets, which are drying, that's why they're upside down, that makes 3 that I have now, some yarn, which I might actually send to the Oh My Gosh, because apparently his lady likes to knit stuff, and that would be fun. This is a silicone funnel. This is a watch. This is a heart. And this is a message in a bottle. And I'm dying to find out what it says, so we can find out together. It doesn't say anything, it's blank.